been banging my head against the wall trying to get the church to listen to about our youngsters. They are tech savvy. They need... I mean, this is really why I bother with Heaven's Road FM. Yeah. This is a way into people's homes that we've never had before. Social media is exactly the same. Absolutely. People love these gadgets that we all carry around with us, and it's brilliant to hear that the kids are getting involved, that they are up and running with whatever you seem to be putting on, and that, you know, the elderly maybe who can't read properly, but they can hear what's going on WhatsApp. I think you people are doing a marvellous job, and already what you've said could be an example, not just for the travelling community and for the gypsies, but for the rest of the church as well. You know, we are here at Heaven's Road FM, like I said, we've been banging our heads against a wall trying to get people, you know, even to promote Heaven's Road FM. It's not happening. Yeah. You know, our numbers are going up slowly but surely, but it's only by word of mouth. And, you know, even if the bishops would just put it out once on their diocesan website, we would be most happy, but it's not. So to listen to you people who have taken, you know, this modern communication, you've taken it by the scruff of the neck and you're running with it. I think that's an amazing thing. There's
so many travellers out there and gypsies that want to be more involved in the traveller church, in the Catholic Church. Yeah. If you just give us a chance and just the support that we need up and down the country from the bishops and the priests and nuns. Right. That's what we're hoping for the future. Right.
Well, just to come a little clean now with our listeners, because although this is the first time I've actually met you, Eileen, the other two renegades that are in my office here are actually members of my parish, so I know Declan and Siobhan very well indeed. And so, and I mean, me being tech savvy, or I like to be, I also watch what goes on your social media, Declan. So I saw some of the stuff that happened in Rome last week. It was fascinating to watch. I loved watching what was going on. But I also see on your social media quite a few clips about the gypsies and the travellers who seem to be rather famous for their music. And I know that obviously everybody has their own style. If you're from Europe or further afield, you're going to have your own style. Yeah. Which I'm sure that you showed Pope Francis last Monday when you met him. Are you able to tell us a little bit more about what happened then? And does this extend maybe to, I don't know, religious hymns? And I was going to say, can you give us an example? But I'm not going to ask you to sing, I promise you. Maybe we'll...
If we have a CD here, if you want to play one.
Yeah, we'll find a disc to play right at the end, okay. Yeah. But if you can just maybe tell us about how it went with the Pope and how he reacted to the music that you're so famous for.
The Pope actually loved the music.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. There was all different kinds of music from all over the world, like from different gypsies and travellers. Yeah. And Margaret Doran was also singing there, and also Josie Doherty. They're very good singers. Yeah. And he was thrilled with all the music and all the entertainment that the travellers had to offer.
Well, I you know, anybody who sings like on their own, it takes an awful lot of courage. So fair play to them as well, you know. Right, well, I think we are kind of running towards the end of this. So, first of all, I'd like to thank you very much for giving us a bit of an insight into, you know, the world of gypsies and travellers. Like I said, I'm glad that you brought up Channel 4's My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding, because it's not a fair representation. No, it's not at all, no. You know, I've known gypsies since I first went to school at the age of 4, and you know, I've had great times with the travellers over the years. I know them so well. So I thank you very much for giving us this interview today, and I hope that maybe a few people out there have had their eyes opened, and that maybe our bishops might pick up on this, because it is the way forward. There is no doubt. You know, we talk regularly. How do we reach out to our youngsters? How do we get the kids involved? You know, they've got these pads and phones on them 24/7 now, and we're ignoring that. Sorry, I take that back. We, as the church, you're not. Well, she's great to see, you know, and fair play to you. So thanks once again. Now, I am going to play, what I normally do is play a request at the end of all my interviews, something that's your favourite bit of music. But on this occasion, I'm going to play one of your CDs, and this is
Margaret Doran
singing
God's Got a Hold of My Heart, and He Won't Let Me Go.
Is there and is this what she sang for the Pope?
I think it's this one and many more, yeah.
Oh, bless her. Right, okay. So, what's she called again?
Margaret Dawn.
Margaret Dawn. Thank you, Margaret, for your CD, and I hope that you've enjoyed both the interview and listening to yourself on the radio as well.
Great.
Declan, thank you.
Thank you, Father Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Father Jim.
And thank you too, Siobhan.
Thank you.
All right. So, I hope that you've enjoyed that rather fascinating insight into some of the things that the gypsies and travelling communities get up to. You know, Declan mentioned there about the giving out of, over 100 packs that they had collected. They went down to Westminster and they were giving them out to the lads on the street down there that were in need. They were kind of warm clothing and sleeping bags. He didn't mention that actually this is going to go on a monthly basis all the way through the winter. So, they are doing great things out there. And I hope that some of you maybe have had your eyes opened a little bit. I kind of, because I'm involved in Declan's Facebook page, he's very happily befriended me on that, so I kind of see what's going on. And they do get up to amazing work. But the whole issue about the online and using the modern tech to get Bible study groups going, I think, the more I think about it, I just think it is absolutely the way forward for our youngsters, and bless them in all the work that they do. So once again, I'd like to thank the three of them for joining us today, and for Eileen and Declan's input to today's show. And as we said at the end there, I'd like to finish with this piece of music that they were talking about. God has got a hold of my heart. Until next time, God bless you all and keep the faith.